Hey, thanks for tuning in to Mountain Man Picker. Today we're going to unbox the Angel's Horn AH1 record player. And just a little disclaimer here. This is not a sponsored video. They did send this to me for, to test out. So I'm going to give you my unbiased opinion here, and let's just see if this one's as good as the last one they sent me. So really cool packaging. Let's see what we got in here. Alright, right when we open the box, you'll see we have a quick start guide. So we're going to unbox this guy, and I'm going to save you all the details of unboxing. I can already tell this one's packaged really good, just like the last one I got from Angel's Horn. And I'll show you what we got inside the box. So we've got the Angel's Horn AH1 out of the box. I really like this wood. It's really sharp looking. It's kind of like a more of a cherry wood look. I'm not sure exactly what kind of wood it is. I'll put that in the description. Everything was packaged really nice. We've got some controls here. This is for pitch, so I guess that's going to be speed down or up, so you can adjust the speed. It also has a stop and start switch here. And then this is going to be 45 and 33, depending on what records you're playing. Then we've got, this is our AC adapter. We've got the platter here, and it does have a ring to it, just like the other Angel's Horn turntable that I got, which I've had no problems with at all as far as this ringing. It's a, definitely a metal, heavy metal type of piece, heavy metal, That's a good thing you can play on this turntable probably. Then we've got an instruction book. We've got the 2-point cartridge alignment protractor, which is a good thing to have so you can align your cartridge. The cartridge is right here. This is another AT cartridge, and I'll have to check that out. We've got our belt in here, 45 RPM adapter. I believe this is to help put the belt on. Don't think I'll need that though. You've got, we'll open this up in a minute and I'll show you what's inside. And then we got the quick start guide. And there is a tutorial video. All you have to do is scan the code here. So I'm not going to walk through the whole installation process here. I'm just going to start putting it together and then we'll test it out. All right, Mountain Man Picker here. Let's get into this bad boy and see. I keep calling it a bad boy. I don't know if it's going to be bad or not. We're going to find out. All right, so let's take this off here. Got some styrofoam protection there. And we've got like a little brass ring here that this is going to go into. And yeah, spins real nice. Got a nice spin to it. Then we're going to undo these here. Got some tape here on the needle, the cartridge. Take that off. And you've got some adjustment screws here. Looks like with a slot screwdriver, a small slot screwdriver, you'd be able to adjust them. And then we've got our counterweight is right here. That's what this guy looks like. Alright, so we'll set that to the side. I also noticed on the turntable cover, the cover here, what's nice about it, it doesn't have those little clips that you get on some of the older turntables that always break off. These are going to just slide. This is just going to slide down right onto these little brackets at the back. But let's open this up, see what we got in here. We got our little protractor. We've got our turntable guide here. And you've got your same thing that came with the last turntable I got with them. Warranty, 3-year warranty, and birthday surprise. How about that? This is going to be our little stabilizer here on the anti-skate. Little hook there. Looks like they use some fishing line type material. And we've got our belt, our 45 adapter. You know, I'm not trying to be picky, but I think this could be a little bit better quality. This is just some cheap plastic. But, you know, if you listen to 45s, you might have your own adapter for that. I don't listen to a lot of 45s anymore. I've got a bunch of them, but just don't listen to them. Alright, so we're going to start putting this guy together, and you know, you got to keep in mind that this is not a high-end turntable. I am going to put a link in the description so that you can pick this turntable up if you like it after you watch the video. But it's an entry-level turntable. You know, you get what you pay for. You can't expect, you know, a primo turntable at this kind of price level. But you know, if you're just starting out and with vinyl records and you need a turntable, I'll tell you what, the one that I tested last time and I still use it now has done me well. So let's try out this AH1 though. Now what I'm going to do is put this on. Got my counterweight over here. Alright, so see how it spins. Okay. Now we're going to do the counterweight. And it keeps wanting to go back this way. Alright, now we're going to put our anti-skating guy on here. Okay, let's say we're in business now. We've got our anti-skating weight on. I believe I have the counter weight in the right position. We're going to have to test this out, of course. But there we go. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to put this nice dust cover here on, and it should just slide right on. And it does. Very nice. Okay. That's probably the easiest part of the whole, you know, the whole putting it together process. The finishing touch here with the dust cover. Alright, and then, so let's take a look at the back of this thing. This is what the back of the unit looks like. You can see all the different connections you have here, so you can do a hardwired connection, you know, straight to your speakers, or Bluetooth. And I'm going to do a Bluetooth connection because this is going to be in my office for a while. I'm going to test this out. You've got line or phono, and then you also have a little place back here for a ground wire. It looks like on-off switch. Okay, so here's the front of the unit. So now what we're going to do is plug this guy in, see how it does. So I've plugged in the Angel's Horn turntable to my outlet in the wall. These speakers did not come with the turntable, okay? I want to point that out. It does not come with speakers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the power on, and what I'm hoping is when I do this, we're going to see a Bluetooth light flashing, which we are. And there we go. We are connected to the speakers. And these are the speakers I'm using. I'll put a link in the description to these as well. They worked really good on my last Angel's Horn turntable review, and I've been using these quite a bit. So now what we got to do is let's test it out. Want to make sure that you remove the cartridge from the AT needle before you put a record on. That's really important. So make sure you remove this clip. Alright, so let's test this out. You know, instead of using this Nick Drake album to test the Angel's Horn out, I think I'd feel better about the Moody Blues. Let's test this guy out, see how it does. impressed. You know, for the price point and the ease of installation, I think this is a really good, it's definitely worth the money. One thing you might think about is changing out that needle. It's not the most high-end AT needle out there, that's for sure, but you know, you get what you pay for. You can always change the needle out. The other thing to take into consideration is when your needle gets to the dead wax here, it's just going to continue to go around, and then eventually the unit shuts itself off, fortunately. But the arm does not go back by itself. It's not automatic. So you do have to take that into consideration. When your record is over, you need to manually move the needle back to the stand right here. Everything seems to work really well. I'm going to keep testing this out in my office over the next several weeks, and I may do an update video later. So if you want to get this unit, the price is really good. I've got a link in my description so you get a good deal. Make sure you click on that link.
So leave the ways and making you be.
Hey, thanks for tuning in today to Mountain Man Picker. Stay tuned. We've got more videos coming up. We're going to be flipping vinyl records like you wouldn't believe in the next video. I'll see you there.